morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and I have another review for you today. This is the Z201YS. They're getting weird names. Names are getting more and more weird each time, you know. Z201YS. Now, as you can see here, I got my phone attached to it. This is, of course, going to be a Wi-Fi FPV flyer, and as we can see on the front of this, it does have a camera. One thing about this quadcopter, though, which is unusual, is it has foldable arms. Swivelable arms. Now, why would you want this swivel arms? Well, it makes it smaller, easier to carry in your pocket. You can throw it in your pocket. Why would it be important to carry this one in your pocket? Well, this not only operates off the controller, it can operate off of your phone also. So this could be a nice portable little quadcopter to throw in your pocket that will operate off of your phone. Although today I'm primarily going to focus off of operating off of the controller to show you the FPV ability of this. Let's go over that controller. The controller has quite a bit of buttons on it. This upper left one says photo video, but being that this is a Wi-Fi flyer, this photo video button is going to be inoperative. You're going to have to activate recording via the screen on your phone. This upper button here is for flips, and also for headless mode. I'm sorry it took that long to figure that one out. But hold the button down for 2 seconds and it enters into headless mode. The throttle stick is for selecting different rates on the quadcopter, and the right stick here is for selecting one key return. So this one is headless mode with a long press, and this one here is one key return. One thing that I had a hard time figuring out was how to start the motors on this. It didn't tell you the correct procedure in the manual. In the manual it said down and out. To start the motors and arm the motors, you got to bring both sticks down and to the left, and that will arm the motors. Once you have the motors armed, you can actually do an automatic takeoff and automatic landing, because I forgot to tell you, this thing includes altitude hold. As you see, we have a centered throttle stick. And finally, if you crash the quadcopter and you want to shut down those motors quickly, you press and hold this button here, and that will shut down the motors for emergency stop, so that you don't burn out the motors. The other buttons we got here, this is yaw trim, this is pitch trim, and this is roll trim. So that is your buttons in effect. So let's go for a flight of this. We are going to activate the quadcopter and turn it on first. Let me find the on-off switch on this thing again. There it is. Oh, I forgot to mention one thing. I had a hard time plugging in the charger port for this. It wouldn't fit in there properly. To get it to fit in there, I had to melt out a little notch here so that charger would fit into its port. So keep that in mind, folks. That's unusual that they design it that way, but it had to be fixed with a little bit of melting via a hot paper clip. So turning on the transmitter, or turning on the quadcopter, and we'll point that off in that direction there as our headless mode direction. JUFO 3, 2, 1. Okay, the particular software we got is J-UFO. That's available on Google Play. I'm starting A to Z screen recorder to record the video. The video is being recorded, and again, we're linked up via Wi-Fi. Before we open up this, hitting play, and we see our screen, and I'm hitting record on the screen here. And finally, the recording has started. So again, to start the motors, we go down and out, and then automatic takeoff. And I have a new phone, by the way, folks, and this new phone I actually can see with this. So it's actually working quite well. I hear jets off in the distance here, but yeah, this is working. No internet connection, so what? I guess A to Z was trying to look for internet connection, but yeah, this actually works very well. If you got an appropriate phone, I can actually see it. I'm not seeing much lag, folks. Let's go over this way. Hi. I'm not seeing much lag at all, which is surprising. Let's try a higher rate. Now my screen is kind of washed out here, so that's telling me that this camera is mainly intended for indoor flying. You go outdoors with it and you get a washed out screen on it, like I'm seeing. Let's see if I can go around the tree. I still have signal. That was a good 20 meters away. Pushing forward toward myself. And going back to lower rate for FPV flying. But yeah, the signal is kind of washed out. I better get it closer here. So it works, by golly. Okay, let's land in a second. I'm going to press the land button. I'll just lower the throttle to land it. And emergency stop. Okay, the next thing I'm going to try, I'm going to stop that video that I just recorded. And now, let's break out of this and exiting. And this time, let's fly it using, let's turn off the quadcopter. We're going to fly it using the phone. Here's another use for the Z201YS. I tried to demonstrate it in my last video, but my head camera video, the battery ran out. But again, you know, this is a nice little pocket quadcopter you can throw in your pocket if you had a little carrying case for it to make it even better. And you can also fly it using your phone to fly it as a selfie drone. And I'm going to show you how right now. So first, we unfold the blades. We just took it out of our pocket, and we want to fly it with our phone. So you turn these off, or open these up all the way. Then you hit the on-off switch. And we're going to pick a headless mode direction off in that direction here, because we're going to be filming off in that direction. We want to use that as the base direction. So we put the quadcopter on the ground on a flat level surface, and we turn on our phone. And that phone or quadcopter is transmitting a Wi-Fi signal right now, and we got to find that Wi-Fi signal, and it's YDUFO. And we connect to it, and it says connected, no internet, and that's true. There is no internet with that. And we're coming out of that, and it reminds us that it has no internet, and we don't care. So we hit yes, continue on with that. And now we're going to use the app JUFO. Okay, we are connected. I'm going to select play. And we should see the screen here. And to get it into the air, we first got to start the motors. So we're going to bring the sticks down and to the left, the virtual sticks, after selecting on. The motors are started. I'm going to hit record 2 on the camera. And I'm going to select gyro control. And also, I'm going to select settings and select headless mode. And then I'm going to put it into the air. And right about there, I'm going to turn it toward me since we're in headless mode. And there. And I just wanted to demonstrate you can use this, actually use this as a follow me quadcopter if you fly it. So, I'm manually flying this. Okay, follow me backwards. Bring it a little closer. Showing up. And to the left. We'll go this way. So yes, similar to the H50 and the JGRC H37, you can use this as a follow me quadcopter, going up just a little bit higher. Right there. So hi, come on with me this way. We'll go over here. So, see what I mean? And I am recording that, right? Yeah. I'm going to stop the recording for a second, start it again to make sure I got that last one. So, we'll fly this until the motor dies. Went up a little higher too. But we're using its altitude hold to control it. So, now let's bring it in close to show you it. Again, I'm strictly controlling this with the phone alone to hold it steady and fly it using the G sensors on the phone. Going back out again and follow me this way now. So yeah, you know, although it's not really automatically following me, you can kind of simulate that. Same as you can with the JGRC H37 and the Eachine E50. So let's turn off that video. And we'll bring it a little lower. And again, bring it close to show you the flying strictly with the phone. And I am seeing what this quadcopter is seeing. I don't know if you can see that, folks, but it's showing up on my phone. So, very neat little quadcopter. So that completes the demonstration of that. Let's see if I can land it. It has auto land too. Let's see how good that auto land is. Doesn't land very well in your hand, but I'm sure it would be much better on the ground. So again, that's the Z201YS. It's a hard one to remember, folks. But again, it is capable of also flying via your phone. So I hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out.